Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I would like to bring you a love reading today. So, the song that has been in my head all morning has been the Dua Lipa song, Love Again. And this is about her didn't think that she could find it again. She thought that her heart was broken or couldn't even believe that there was something in there anymore. But then this love caught her by surprise. Like it's going to hit you out of nowhere. It's going to swoop you up and carry you on through the rest of the way. So I just want to do a reading on this because it feels like some of us maybe were hurt in the past and didn't think that we could find love again, or that maybe it was not even possible for us. Because again, we thought maybe our heart had been broken too many times, betrayed too many times, whatever the reason was for you. But something is telling me that you're going to get swept off your feet. Like you're going to get so surprised by something and it's coming for you. Now, she does in the song say, "You got me in love again." I don't know if that's referencing the same person you're about to fall in love with, maybe a second time. You may have been in love with them in the past. Maybe things didn't work out. There was a separation. And this time, it's going to be different. Or this could be someone entirely new. So take that as it resonates. I'm not forcing any agenda on whatever comes out today. We will just see and play it as it lies. Okay. Let's start with this deck. All right. Spirit, what do we have for a love reading today for the collective? We have remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Okay. We have labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. All right. And we got these two. We have yin yang and universe. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So you could be dealing with a twin flame relationship. Yep, it came out, people. And then universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. And then bottom of the deck, we have guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Okay. This could also be why it's going to catch you off guard. So this is going back to you going to an old person. Not old as in age, but someone you've been with already. A recycled person. It very well could be your twin flame. And it very well could be that you've both been through this labyrinth and that there was guilt between you. So whether you felt the guilt towards them or they felt the guilt towards you, this could have been what has held you back. And what is washing away is this aspect of it. So if they were the ones that felt guilty towards something they did towards you, they're working on that. They're working on washing it away. And you're being called to notice everything remarkable about any relationship, but maybe specifically this one. So if this is a relationship that you just were like, I'm sick of this labyrinth, I don't want to be in it anymore, get me out of here. The universe is now helping you through this labyrinth to get to the other side, to get to your person, potentially your twin flame. All right. Let's get some romance angels on these. Spirit, what do we have for the collective for this love reading today? Yeah, like the weird image that just came to my mind was you thought you were alone. You thought you were lost. And you're going through this labyrinth trying to kind of navigate your life. And you're searching for an exit. You're searching for a way out. You're searching for the completion of the puzzle. And while you're doing this, this is when, bam, you run into your person. So it's going to catch you off guard. You're just going to be doing something you would normally do, and bam, romantic feelings. So I don't think this is something that you can stop or prevent. I did a reading yesterday for myself and got a serendipity card with a 2 of cups. Like, you're just gonna run into them. It is what it is. You're gonna have chemistry. You're gonna have a strong magnetic attraction to this person. And here could be where the guilt came from with the healing of family issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This also means your person, because they are worth waiting for. So this labyrinth this whole time has been divine timing. And yep, you were in separation. So that's not surprising that came up, because I sort of called that. It feels like you both were going through this labyrinth, maybe starting at different ends of it and trying to work your way to the middle. And that's where you're going to kind of crash in the middle. Like, hey, I found you. You came here right at the same time as I did. The bottom of the deck is unrequited love. So this could have been how it felt in the past. But I am seeing here now that this is all full of chemistry. Romantic feelings, worth waiting for. And the separation likely came from this feeling. So either this person maybe went off in a different direction, maybe left the labyrinth entirely and pursued a different relationship while you're still going through the labyrinth. Again, separation is here. Maybe they had to heal their family issues. And, again, whatever your particular situation is, take it as it resonates. But the universe is now guiding you both towards each other. So if you don't identify with the twin flame journey, that's fine too. It could just be a high level soulmate situation and does not have to be your twin flame. But if you do identify with that, it's here. Okay, let's see what else we have to go with this. Spirit, call out what's happening in our lives at this time. What are we dealing with? What are we encountering along this journey with the labyrinth? Okay, let's read the 2 cards that came out. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. We have heartbroken, deeply sad, hurt, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Okay, now feeling lost came out twice. So I am gathering that both of you may have gone through that aspect, the feeling of the hurt from the separation. Okay, separation also came out twice. So with this separation, even though it was for your greater benefit to be separate at this time, going through this labyrinth, kind of learning your own individual lessons, there still was always these feelings between you. Sorry, as I'm screwing everything up here. There still was always the romantic feelings, the chemistry between you. And as much as you may have tried to shove it down and act like it didn't exist, you or them, or both, you couldn't deny this. Especially on a twin flame journey. You can't deny those feelings that are there. And that can make it tough for you to move on. With the boat, it's moving on. One or both of you have tried to move on from this connection, but it just left you more hurt knowing that you could potentially lose this person. All right, what else do we have, please, Spirit? We have talking. So interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and possibly hoovering. So if someone has been waiting for that call, that text, that message, it's coming. But because it's here next to the healing of the family issues and the worth waiting for, don't hold your breath. Don't sit around and wait for this person to reach out to you, because they are dealing with their own stuff at the moment, and it may take some time. So the universe is guiding both of you. Continue doing you. They're going to continue healing their issues. But this is worth waiting for. So it's up to you if you want to put your life on pause. I highly advise against that. Go live your life. Go be happy. Go do things that make you happy. Find your joy and do it. Don't wait on somebody. Now you can hold space for them while they're going through their healing. That just means you leave an empty spot in your heart for them to arrive when it's their time to arrive. But in the meantime, you're going to continue on your own journey separately. And if you meet someone else, then you meet someone else. That someone else could be kind of a catalyst to help you in your healing. And then when the time is right, this could come to fruition. So I don't want you hanging on for dear life here. Oh, they're going to message me. Oh, it's coming. Yeah, it is. But this is not indicating that it's going to be like today or tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to be because every person's different. Maybe this person had a lot of family issues to deal with. A lot. Maybe they didn't. And maybe they just need some time to lick their wounds and heal from another situation, I don't know the exacts of everybody's situations. All right, we do have love here. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So we know that love exists here. There's no doubt. There's also passion here. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So we know that exists between this connection already. It's come out a few times. Insane chemistry. Not just chemistry. Like, hey, I like you. Yeah, cool. I like you too. Oh no. This is, I need to spend every second of my day with you because I'm so into you. We also got the coffin card. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And for those of you who already know that you were in some kind of third-party situation, here's the girl with the snake. The empath narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Now, this is saying that this is potentially over with. So again, if you were dealing with a third-party situation, I'm seeing an ending to that. And a lot of times what happens with these is, let's just say you are the twin flame. Okay. You have this third party here. The third party shows up when your person still has issues to deal with, and they mirror those issues to your person. And it's likely, these family issues. They may have also been doing their part in keeping you separated. But the universe is like, oh no, we're going to put them back together. Don't you worry. Doesn't matter how much power you think you hold, you're not going to keep them apart forever. This is destiny. And then we have heart with a key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So now we have a person here holding their heart. And now we have the key to the heart. So they may still be a little raw from this situation. And it doesn't matter how long they were in that situation. Pain is pain. And there's no timeline on healing. This situation could have brought up a lot of family issues that your person needed to deal with. And that's another thing that I want to just kind of talk about is regarding... I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. I looked down at this card and it distracted me. We have mirror. You guys are mirroring each other. You're building your self-image. Your relationships reflect your wounds and introspection. So I think that they are seeing that too. So trying to see what I was doing with this in the family issues. Yeah, I think going back here to the self-image, this usually comes about to mirror to you or your person their self-image. Because if they are an empath and they are with a narcissist, you know, that's a terrible combination because you think of leech and skin. Your person needed to go through this to build their self-image and to do some introspection and to reflect on their wounds. So what ends up happening is they get into a relationship, still haven't dealt with whatever loss or heartbreak of the past has happened, and it compiles on top of them. Because not only is this person, you know, leeching off of them in whatever way, but they also are being reminded of the hurts of the past. And that's where the introspection comes in. They're very deeply in need of the introspection, and this person is mirroring that to them. So even though, you know, some people get all... a couple of phrases came up. I don't know why, but they get upset by the third party. But in actuality, they are just another piece to the puzzle. So while you may be sitting here lonely, feeling lost, like, oh, my person's out with someone else, here's the deal with that. Your person is learning and growing from this person. And I would rather have my person be with me and be a healed version of them than to get whatever version they are with this person because they're mirroring each other. I'd rather not deal with that. So if you want to think of it that way, I kind of chalk it up to, again, you hold the space for them. You allow them to grow. You allow them to come to you when they are ready, when they have finished healing whatever family issues or other issues that they have to heal. And this person is mirroring those things to your person and forcing them to look at their self-image and do their reflection. Okay. So I want to get some messages from your person. I want to get some light and dark. So we'll start with the good. Despite the distance, I feel like our souls are still remain intertwined. Okay, see? That's that what I was getting over here was, despite the separation, you guys still always had the feelings for each other. There is no one else thinking about you all day. Okay? The thought of you drives me crazy. Okay, that could be this girl with the snake. You're driving me crazy. All I'm thinking about right now is how attracted to you I am. All right, there it is. So, they think about you all day. Even though you are separated, they still feel that your souls are intertwined. They are definitely attracted to you. They know there's romantic feelings and chemistry. Now, this thought of you drives me crazy, makes me laugh a little because it's next to the girl with the snake. I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. All right. I'm going to get some dark messages. Because when we're in separation, it's not all love and light. Let's see what we have on the dark side. I'm afraid for getting too serious. I was hurt before. Yep. I told you that it felt like their hurts were compounded. They didn't deal with whatever issues they had in the past, and they got into this current relationship with the third party, and it's all kind of bum rushing onto them. That's the term I heard, and I don't know why. Like hoity-toity came up earlier when I was thinking of something, and I'm like, I don't even use that term. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. Okay? So again, with the denial, feeling lost in separation, healing their family issues. That can be hard because, you know, your average person, if you're not on a twin flame journey or you have never met a soulmate, don't quite understand this to the extent that it occurs on a high level soulmate bond. There is a lot of give and take, push and pull, light and dark. You know, your highs are extremely high, but your lows can be extremely low. So they want to feel sure about this relationship, and they need to own up to that. So that's likely something that they're working on. I do very much feel that they have kind of tried to shove down the feelings for you, and it's not working. They keep coming up. I got scared for being honest with you. There's another piece to the puzzle. So how many of them started to tell you their feelings and then pulled back? Because I was like, oh, I can't do that. It's just too scary for me. I don't know about that. I don't understand what this connection really is. Okay? That could be another aspect of it. So maybe they haven't fully awakened. Maybe they haven't fully researched exactly what the heck they're feeling. They just know that it makes them scared. Makes them afraid. I have afraid and a scared. A scared. They don't know. Like, what I'm gathering is that there is a point where you have to kind of the shit or get off the pot is my phrase that's coming to my mind right now. Shit or get off the pot. It's time now or it's never time. But the deal is they are still working on their shit. And I wouldn't sit around and wait for them to call or text or email because they're still dealing with their own stuff. What I would do if I were you is get on with your life. And I'm not saying to totally forget them or let them go. But what I am saying is that You've got to make yourself happy in your own skin and in your own situation. So it's not fair to you to wait around on this person while they fix their stuff. So there it is. Both, bottom of the deck, we both need time to heal. They feel that about you. They feel like maybe you've got your own stuff going on and they're working on theirs, you're working on yours. That's what they feel. They feel like you're both working on your stuff. And maybe that's very true. All right, I am going to get you guys some Love Oracle. And I will close this reading out, with an Isis Oracle. A whole bunch fell out. Let me go grab those. Okay. We'll read them all. So let's start with this one. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay. There is love here. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, we were talking about puzzle pieces earlier. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, well, that could be this person, your twin flame. This could also be someone new. So someone new might be admiring you. And that could be where I was referencing the Dua Lipa song where it's just like, bam, holy cow, you know. You're going to smash into each other and have some synchronistic event. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Yep. I'm getting that with the don't hang on and wait thing that happened over here. You need to go with the flow of your own life. And I think that that's where possibly a new person may come in because you're not waiting on this person, even though you know it's worth the wait. Don't put your life on hold for them while they heal their stuff. You've already done this healing. And if you're both healing together, then great, that's even better. But don't hold up your life waiting for someone else. Okay, we have this one. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. There it is. There it is in writing. So this is exactly what I was saying earlier is you don't need to put your focus on them and what they're in the middle of doing. Put that into yourself. Give yourself self-love and do things that make you happy. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Yep. All in divine timing. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And then healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. There it is. Okay, let's get an Isis Oracle to close this out. What do we have in relationship to this love reading? Yeah, I'm very strongly getting that while you're working on yourself and you're going through this labyrinth, you are going to smack into somebody. And it's going to hit you by total surprise. and it's a secret admirer. All right, this one. Temple of the Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. I love it. Let's read it. Okay. Beloved Initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within, to meet our own dark self, and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. The Temple of Black Obsidian is a ruthlessly honest place of raw love and healing. Truly profound and lasting, deep relief and transformation can occur here. Black Obsidian is protective and revealing. It will prevent harm from external or internal forces, but it will also reveal that which has been lurking in the shadows of the self, trying to avoid being brought out into the open for fear of condemnation. The biggest challenge we face in entering the Temple of Black Obsidian is our own unwillingness to love and accept all parts of us. The initiate who is invited to enter the Temple of the Black Obsidian enters into his or own shadow, the part of us that is hidden from our own awareness and is usually only experienced in relationship to others, quite often as projection. Lady Isis, as the dark priestess of the Temple of Black Obsidian, invites you now to confront the parts of your own ego that you have denied previously. Why? Because in doing so, you will gain more freedom, come to know yourself more wholly, and you will find that life experiences, opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that you have not been able to reach will suddenly become available to you. The dark chamber always leads to the light chamber, but one cannot avoid the initiation of the Temple of Black Obsidian on the pathway to more light. Isis will assist you in preparing for this journey by encouraging you not only to allow yourself to become your own worst enemy. Will not allow you to become your own worst enemy. Most of the fear that we have before the dark chamber of healing is the fear of our own self-criticism and rejection. Isis declares that readiness for the dark chamber requires a willingness to exercise non-judgment, compassion, and a readiness to accept the self in all expressions. To safely enter the dark chamber and be healed, you must be prepared to give yourself love unconditionally. You must be able to recognize judgments that you hold towards yourself, not as truths, but as old patterning. This is why the successful initiation of the dark chamber is a truly advanced stage of soul development. The heart has become willing to love unconditionally, and the initiate must be able to witness feelings that arise with kindness and acceptance, but not fall into them, overwhelmed, crushed, or deflated by any darkness found within. It is worth a challenge because finding peace from pain, self-criticism, self-doubt, fear, and self-judgment through healing in this temple is a gift beyond measure. Wow. That is just beautiful. So I am strongly getting that message came through because we do have our own work to do. So This is referring to you healing your shadow aspect of yourself. And if you're looking for love, that is required to get it. And in fact, if you do it, you're going to meet somebody else who's also done it. If you haven't done it, you're going to keep finding people who also haven't done it. So this is very important, because what you're looking for outside of yourself is something that you likely lack within yourself. So your job here is to go within, transmute your shadow, give yourself unconditional love. Look in the mirror and truly say to yourself, I love myself unconditionally. And what that's bringing to you is the unconditional love from someone else. So we all have a shadow side. We all do. We all have to face it. We all have to integrate it and heal it. So whether that's your family issues, that could be separation. Maybe you have an abandonment wound. There are lots of things that could be about here, okay? And whatever it is in your situation, this card did say to be aware of what you're projecting, because that's what starts to happen. If you have an abandonment wound, you tend to be clingy. You tend to latch on to somebody and be codependent and not let them go because you're afraid of being abandoned. So there are a lot of things that could come up in relationships that if you haven't dealt with your shadow aspect, you're going to not only see that in other people, but you're going to be projecting it to them as well. And then they will in turn see it in you. That's the mirroring aspect of relationships. And that's what happens. So the closing advice here, I was going to say closing argument like we're in a law case here, but we're not. You are at this time during your separation being called to do your inner work, but so is your person. And this was the reason for the separation. The separation needed to occur in order for you each to get through your labyrinth, look at your shadow, integrate it, heal it, and then when you meet, it'll be just in the perfect time. Now, the other situation that I'm gathering here with this Secret Admirer card, while sure, you probably already know your person has these feelings towards you and you towards them, but you may be more healed than your person is. Or vice versa. I don't know everybody's dynamics, but you may encounter, if you are truly done with your shadow work, and we're never done, but done enough to be relationship ready, you may be attracting in someone else that is also to the same point as you or similar. They have done their shadow work as well. They've integrated it, and now they are admiring you and want to get into a relationship with you. So I don't want you to just throw that notion out and be like, no, I'm waiting for this person. You don't know how long this could take. Could be years. You have to think to yourself, weigh the pros and cons. Am I willing to wait this long for this person to come around and fix their shit? Or am I ready now and this other person is ready now? You may even get multiple offers. Because once you start to integrate your shadow, you start to glow differently. And you start to attract a different caliber of person. Now, you don't have to say yes to all these people that are coming at you, because not all of them see your love and light and want to get with it and do the right thing with it. So you have to use your discernment and decide for yourself what it is that you want. What are you ready for now? All right. I think this was a pretty powerful message today. I know I haven't done a love reading in a while. I love that it all wrapped back around to do your shadow work. Oh, that is the toughest part of the journey. It's the least fun aspect of it. But guess what happens afterwards? You get to have some fun. You get to find love again. And even if it catches you by surprise, maybe this person is further along than you think and they do message you out of the blue and you're just like, "Oh wow." It's up to you to use your discernment on whether you think they're ready. Same with any other secret admirer. Whoever it is that's got your attention, feel them out. You can ask them questions. By now I hope that we've learned to discern whether somebody's being honest with us or not, or putting on a facade. Are you here for a long time or are you here for a good time? And then, see ya. That's the Knight of Wands. In and out. It's very passionate, but it's not a long-lasting energy. So I would be looking for something that's longer lasting, even if it takes a little longer to receive. Wouldn't you rather have a stable, solid offer? Now I'm thinking Knight of Pentacles. It may take a little longer, but it's solid and it's stable and it's good. So that is all I have for you today. I thank you all so much for being here. I really do truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. And I hope this brought clarity to someone. Someone needed to hear this. It's not always easy getting this message of, oh, yep, it's separation. Oh, yep, they're not ready yet. They're still dealing with their stuff. But you know what? Likely you are too. So I don't want to sit here and put the blame all on your person who's taking forever. We all heal in different times. And some of us have more shit to deal with and to heal, So that's why I always say, don't judge other people on their journey and don't compare yourself to them on their journey, because we all are in different places. I just saw 1331. So that's a very heavy mirroring. So that does tell me that we are all dealing with similar stuff. All right? So make sure that you go within so you never go without. Make sure you fill your own cup up before you try to fill someone else's up. That's what this whole card basically wrapped up said. That, in order to love someone else, you got to love yourself first. And that's like rule number 1. You got to start there and then branch out from that. So keep in mind that I am a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. And I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. Okay? The love is here. I feel it. I know it's here. There's also, though, a lot of fear and guilt maybe even attached with this. So just be careful what you're projecting. You might be projecting your fears onto each other. We want to project our love onto each other. Ultimately, that's where we would want to end up, okay? Sure, I'm thinking about you, but I'm afraid. We don't want to project that on somebody. We want to project on them that I love myself and equally so I love you. Like the love is equally exchanged here. Okay? And you know what? Getting into a love situation, yes, there's always going to be fear because you never know how it's going to turn out. And yes, you've had your heart broken, and so have all of us, and that sucks. It's one of the worst pains you could ever imagine. But in the end, you're stronger, and you can do it again. Your love, it's everlasting. It doesn't just dry up and say, oh, no, we can't ever love again because my heart's too broken. Like, you got to make that choice for yourself. And that will come in doing your shadow work and with your self-love. If you can love yourself, then you absolutely can love someone else. It may be tough to get over the hurdles of, I've been hurt in the past, and the fear. But just know that give yourself time. Right here. You're trying too hard, give it time. Healing is what needs to occur. And we all know that. We're all dealing with the same stuff. So that's your message for today. Thank you all so much again for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.